You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, #1, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life.
But when Truman took over, you could forget it, man. America wasn't fighting no more wars. He didn't want to win Vietnam. He didn't want to win the Korean War either. It's his sorry ass the reason why we lost both those wars. Well, I got a string of bad presidents. George H.W. Bush was Satan. Then here comes Bill Clinton, married to the new leader of the world mafia. Not world mafia, but American mafia. And George W. Bush Jr. basically, he was made the way he was by Daddy. Woo-hoo-hoo. And their names are on the Epstein list. Isn't that interesting? Along with Bill Clinton. And then we got Barack Obama, who's married to a man. And then Trump. And then that fucked up Joe Biden. And now, thank God, we got Trump again. And but before then, we had Ronald Reagan. And then before him, we had one super fucked up president, Jimmy Carter. And then, of course, before him, it was Gerald Ford. And Richard Nixon before him, who would have made a great president. Unfortunately, shit happens. And then before him, Lyndon B. Johnson. But really, nothing got done with these guys. Nothing got done with them. Ford didn't really do much jack shit, except for it was the beginning of the world mafia takeover of America. Richard Nixon was fucked up, or he ended up being that way. He took the fall, and he shouldn't resign because he didn't really do anything wrong. And but it is what it is. Lyndon B. Johnson was fucked up, though. He was part of the mafia. And then John F. Kennedy before him, who was part of the mafia, the Irish mafia. And then before him, Dwight D. Eisenhower. And I guess he was kind of okay guy, right? Harry S. Truman before him, he was a fucked up president. Franklin D. Roosevelt before him, and he was a pretty good guy. But when Truman took over, you could forget it, man. America wasn't fighting no more wars. He didn't want to win Vietnam. He didn't want to win the Korean War either. It's his sorry ass the reason why we lost both those wars. And what a sorry piece of filthy shit that motherfucker was. Truman, somebody should have held his head into a bucket of shit until he fucking drowned to death. That's what they should have done with that piece of shit. Herbert Hoover, and we know he was a crooked fucking weirdo freaky dude prick. Calvin Coolidge before him. In fact, it was Hoover that really sent us into the fucking depression. If you ever wonder who really ran this country in the most fucked up way in history so far, is Herbert Hoover. He was one dumb motherfucker. He really was. That guy was stupid as fuck. And I mean, you got to go back from Kevin Coolidge prior. We had a lot better presidents. And along the way, we've had some bad ones too. But make no doubt about it, it was George W. Bush and his gay father that made sure them fucking pedophiles were sealed. And Barack Obama wasn't going to unseal them because his name and his husband's name is on the fucking list. And do you think the Clintons were ever going to ask for it to be done? Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Nah. Clinton, he didn't have nothing to do with it except for he was on at least 24 plane flights with him going to Epstein Island. How about that? Him and Hillary Clinton. No, George Bush sealed those files because his name and his daddy's name was on them. And Barack Obama, he was busy butt fucking all the white people that he could, him and his husband. And it took Donald Trump to sucker these guys into voting to release files. Democrats are so fucking gullible, man. They're so fucking dumb that they didn't even see this coming.